Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditation that we gather every week, rain or shine, or Hawaii or Olympia, Washington. I'm still in Hawaii. And I want to give a shout out to the principle of that it really is important to change your environment and to take trips and do new things because our mind can really get stuck bouncing off the same environments, the same colors, the same pictures, and you don't even know you're getting stuck. Of course, then if you're traveling too much all the time, your body needs that structure as well to settle in and to feel safe, but we need just the right balance. And interesting, we sometimes invite guests here to Hawaii, and we recently had a guest, and it was a person who said, "Oh, I have a really hard time leaving my environment, keeping it safe, and this and this, and yet I came on this trip, and it was the best vacation of my life." So I think what I'm trying to say is whatever habits you have mentally and physically are affecting your spiritual growth, because your spiritual growth depends on your willingness to expand into the unknown. It's almost the opposite of depression, where you know what things are, you're expecting them to be a certain way, your voice gets like this, your whole body gets like this. And we forget what it's like to meet new people, to smell new smells in an Italian town square, and to try that food, and to watch interesting people walk with their families and see what their relationships are. All of this folds in, not just for your happiness, well-being, and comfort, into your what? Vibrational field. And everything about your spiritual path is a moving, healthy vibrational field that is what? Expanding all the time. Not too fast, not unharnessed, but gently moving towards the full expression, the organic, holistic, full expression of the entire being that you are. So, for a healthy body, physiologically, it needs change. And your spiritual body needs a healthy physical body to flow circulation, to rest so that you're refreshed, so that you can take the new sights in and then you rest again. So spirituality doesn't come in a void. There are certain features of setting your life that make it more enhancing for spiritual expansion. And I also noticed that my life has sequential purpose. Well, number one, I'm devoted. Everything I do and think and move through has to have a spiritual nature. Otherwise, what's the point? That's why I'm here. Human body having a spiritual experience. And so when I came to Hawaii, I wasn't really clear on what the spiritual experience would be. You don't want to control it. But the guests that I brought, the friends that were another island that we did Zooms with, the subsequent behaviors, activities, and conversations, and then healing appointments by very special practitioners. And I said, this time here now has been one of those accelerated stair-step movements in a way that I couldn't have planned, but I allowed it. And how did I allow it? Through my intuition. Let me invite these people. Let me do this and go a little bit deeper. And then you just see how your entire self, after a period of time away from home, away from your usual activities and environments that bring what? Memories of the past. You're here, you're fresh, the ideas, the people, everything can come in and give your sensory system some expansion, your mind some expansion, the healing, and then integration time. And the integration time, what do you need? Undistracted time without, oh, I have to water the plants, I have to do this, now I have to go visit Mabel, blah, blah, blah. The grounding is good. But when you go on these trips, allow yourself. Now, you might say, well, I can't go on a trip. You can go on a day trip. You can get on the bus, you can get on the train, and you could go for an adventure. When I was younger, there were movies, Pippi Longstocking, I think was her name. And she had hair that went like braids up like this and wore polka dots and had freckles, and she roller skated everywhere. And she would just take a little knapsack with 3 lollipops, 3 lemonade lollipops. Well, you might want something else. Your camera, a water bottle, a journal, but an unscripted trip to uncharted territory. And everybody in this call is in the United States, so I know there's towns near you where you haven't sat in their coffee shop and you haven't looked at the local color and people and flora. So I wanted to say that. I wanted to say the importance of vibrational expansion and the role of sensory expansion. And now I would say this is a commercial, but they're not done yet, so it's really not. I'm going to share with you the process of my own expansion in doing something that is so meaningful to myself and hopefully to the world later. And the process has been an explosion of what I'm talking about, sensory color, and I could feel the brain movement as I was creating these lusciously colorful alchemical divination cards. Now, why am I saying this? Because you're all creative beings. Some of you dance, some of you cook, or taking my paintings and a Photoshop process has made my brain explode with color and movement and nuances, where I was even saying, oh, look, I love that. It pops. It looks like a star. It looks like it has a soft netting of light. So on this vacation, I've been so enjoying making these cards. And I thought, enough talk, we're going to drop into the meditation, but I'm going to choose a card because they're in beta test mode. No one's ever made this set of cards before with my paintings and with the words on them that needed to come through. So for today's meditation, we're going to spontaneously pick this card. Okay. Oh, this is related to the path ahead for each of us, and this is very important. It's in the genre of what I call the mission and work. People that come to these calls, most people I know say, what's the future hold? What's my role? Who am I going to be? Well, it all depends on this. This card is about finding your tribe of kindred spirits. Finding your tribe of kindred spirits, that's everything. Even if you don't live in a village or a community, finding the vibrational match of joyful comrades on the journey. Someone else to say, hey, you want to get in the train and go explore? I hear there's a good little olive oil tasting up in the mountains. I mean, our life should be joyful. This morning, when it was like 5:30 and I knew I had to get up and come for the 6 a.m. in Hawaii call, I said, what's the message for today's Spirit? And they said, joy. They said, you're going to take the word joy and look at the J. And the J is join. Join your life. Join the all that is. Join the divine plan. Join in. The O is others. This is not the time of isolation. It will almost feel depression, like depression that I missed the boat, I missed the bus. Others. Where are my people? Where are my tribe? That's why this card is so fabulous. And the Y is the you, with yourself. Join others with yourself. Okay? So here we are with this card. And actually, I chose this card out of what? How many do I have done now? 36 or so. Okay. Here we are. The right people, the ones I have waited for, are showing up and seeing me. We recognize each other, we certainly do, and delight in each other's company. My creations are expanding by being with my tribe and feeling honored and valued. Try that feeling on. I mean, it feels like, yeah, Etta James song, at last, my tribe has come along. Okay, back to this. Okay. I easily contribute, and we are building a field of love through projects and things we do joyfully together. Together. Just in case you don't know, the age of me is now transitioned, age of Aquarius, into the age of we. And just so you know, this whole Kali Luga, at the height of it, was personal identity, personal isolation of our ego, full expression of me, my, I own, I control, I am the center of the universe. And what has that led us to? Toxic, rampant narcissism. Narcissism is the perfect word to encapsulate the me that now is being healed and has been so abusive. Me, I'm in charge, I'm the king, and you're part of my cogwheel for my pleasure, my whatever, my money. We've done that, and we are transitioning towards a more feminine way of co-creation, collaboration, and community. CO, co-creation. Okay, so what is the affirmation for this card? My tribe and I are finding each other, and it feels like heaven on earth at last. So people that come on this call, they know that we've incarnated many times, and many of us have been in those same incarnations. Lemurians, the very first civilization, very mystical, lived the vibration of heaven on earth. There was no fear, no greed, all the expressions. So what we are doing on these calls, becoming light with practical advice and simple little tools, be the light meditation process, we are reparticulating the elements of light within your body so that you can become lighter, you can radiate, be enlightened. So here we go with our meditation. Shut your eyes And take a breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Reflect upon the feeling right before you were born. You were certainly with your tribe, a safe, heaven-held hammock of love, safety, other beings. And then you were born, probably a perfect temperature controlled, people with masks on and green outfits and little surgical trays. And the mother, tired, in an unnatural birthing position. And there you are, there you are, there you are, bursting forth. And you take a breath and you look around, you say, I'm not in Kansas anymore. But there's still that imaginal core that you carried from the first breath that is now being met. The vibration that was in you at birth, the seed, waited for this moment, for the energies pulsing into the planet to match it and begin to, not magically because it's the divine plan, but gently, consistently water and help that seed of heaven that you brought with you. And it is beginning to grow infallibly. Is that a word? It cannot fail. It is. It is. It is happening. So breathe in and know that every week on earth, we are being showered with divine, higher tsunamis of delicious, heavenly, organized, geometric, perfect little showers of light. So it's easier than ever for you to choose to become the light. Simply ignore all the falsities that have been part of your reality up till now. So this light is moving and growing, and feel it. Focus on your heart. We ask and intend to set this sacred space and to focus and feel into our sacred divine heart that has been on the dormant side, but is awakening. And it's like a beautiful, divine, fresh baby, infant, toddler. You just picture yourself remembering and awakening and bringing forth that divine spark all the way through your timeline to this moment, your age, chronological age, the timeline within your body, in your life now. And feel how you are meeting your heavenly tribe through your heart satellite communication system. Feel how your heart is full of the vibration of heaven, and you are within that safe, sacred, heavenly hammock of love. And feel how, as this is expanding and filling your entire chest, that other humans that are experiencing their lit up self, there is a light they're emanating And you are recognizing it, and they're recognizing you. You are seeing each other, and you are saying, at last, I end my separation. At last, I end my aloneness. At last, I end my sense of not fitting in, of being isolated. Notice how this feeling overwhelms all the old stories of duality. For you are seamlessly vibrating heaven on earth and seeing the heavenly vibrational connected selves of your tribe, of your new friends, your colleagues, your family of resonance, your family of joy, joining the others with yourself. This is the ultimate of manifestation as a human being on earth, manifesting heaven on earth. Rudolf Steiner said, first, the human must find and love himself. He must leave the community, leave your birth family, leave all that is that told you who you were, and go out and find yourself. And when you find that spark, you bring that back, that feeling, that sense of home, and then you radiate out this readiness, this message of, I know my gifts, I trust myself, I walk in the light of the Creator's words, project, ideas. Who wants to play? Who would like to be with me in this field of joy? And you might notice that your true tribe, awakening tribe, it's seamless, it's joyful. But you might notice your regular family or other people are like, what's going on with Jan? She's a little different, but she's so much happier than I am. I'm going to wait and watch and see if she's gone over some cliff of, you just keep smiling and you create with your tribe moving forward. You don't mix it up. You don't work so hard with the fear base. It kind of beats you up, constrains you, and they just don't know the rules. They don't know how easy it is to build the other way. So feel the energy in your body when I speak of this vibrational field. And this is, Rumi said, there is a field and I will meet you in that field. And we're doing the work. We're becoming the light. We're holding the light. So just feel this and enjoy it for a moment. And as your heart expands, let this energy permeate every cell. Don't leave any cell behind. Let every part of you be joyous. It's singing a new song. It's a new day. The card that I chose for this part of the meditation is, of course, moving on from drama trauma. Take a deep breath. Review any residual resistance, drama trauma that you are identifying to release. Ask and intend to release all the frequencies of this old pattern. Observe it crumbling and being blown away gently. Breathe this pattern out of your energy field and say to yourself, I am thankful I have released this pattern finally now. The affirmation is, I am choosing to release this pattern that no longer matches who I really am. The way that you are feeling now, so expanded through the law of attraction, through resonance, natural consequences, you will attract your tribe and you will laugh and you will be in joy and you will have availed yourself of the new envelope of opportunity on earth to be a co-creator of new realms. Just as I created these cards out of every possible color in the universe, every possible graphic movement form, you will reorganize your living space, how you walk, how your voice sounds, how you put food on your plate. Everything is a joyous, artistic movement of what? The 7 principles I mentioned: truth, beauty, love, goodness. And then taking a deep breath and imagining in this rarefied, high vibrational state that we can attain the final steps of enlightenment of omniscience, to know things, omnipresence, to be present at any 0 point, in any point in time, in any time and space. And to finally, as we are learning to co-create with benevolence, omnipotence, recreating reality in the image of Source, God, all that is, divine alignment and order is recreated on earth through you and your tribal mates together. Not just your vision, but the conjoined vision of people holding a higher vibration. So the ticket to getting to live in heaven on earth, or these new co-created communities, is holding a resonant vibration that allows for trust in the undefended space. So take a deep breath and know that you are doing your part for your entrance and your presence on earth in this more joyful, colorful way. And I'm just sprinkling little words in here to allow more time for this full recoloring of your vibrational essence, just about finished. Excellent. Make sure that these energies fully are being, oh, your cells are like a sponge and they love this new energy. The cells in your head, your brain, your cheekbones, your ears, the top of your head, that's it. Let it spread out. Let all that color, illumination, light blues, little sparkles, now a deeper blue, some turquoise in there, undulating, moving through, being absorbed. We are being maestros of the vibrational universe in this way by letting our imagination guide the colors. Now to the back of your head, medulla oblongata, really absorb the perfect colors there and open your crown chakra. We ask and intend that the Creator send a beautiful beam of light to assist us in integrating all of this inner movement. Perfect. Allow that beautiful white pure light to come down, and it's helping us achieve that 0 point of relaxation and integration. I did notice in the past, we have often opened our crown chakra first. It's because we needed so much work done. We kind of just sat there and let it be done to us. And now we are guiding and receiving our own divine energies. And we just called upon Source for the integration aspect. So that's how far you've come. Well, that's how far we have come in the successive steps to embody divine light. The human species has reached this level, those that have chosen to move in this direction. Not everybody. In fact, a pretty small percent of the population is going to be accessing these new fields, these new bubbles of reality. And we are in that transition now. We're healed enough. We're separating ourselves with compassion and humor of the fray out there as it's dissolving. And we are focusing on the new joyful potential futures co-created with our tribe. So beautiful. Again, these energies are just undulating and flowing and spurting little stars through us, similar to how I made the cards. It's just amazing what an effect that the visual color and movements and options. So the last card that I'm going to choose for today is relationships. That's ourselves in there with all the vibrational realms and essences. Relationship card, and the card is, I love this, community cohesion. I commit to honest, sincere presence and communication with my community. Tribe is another word. Let me be a bridge of what was to what can be, leading the way towards harmony, creative solutions, and higher octave interrelating. My presence is a blessing to all. Here's the affirmation. With my entire being, I show up with an open heart to build cohesive relationships in community. I rest my case. These cards work. they really, they really build upon what the elements of information and activation are needed in that moment. They should be ready by Christmas, by the way. I'll make sure everybody knows that. Divine alchemy cards, divine feminine alchemy cards, because the feminine way is the opposite of the toxic masculine. The feminine is the C words, the co-creation community, all the different ways. So, all right, so let's finish our meditation by putting a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire body. And after these meditations, don't just jump up and start making calls and doing different things. Let it emanate in gel and hold it while you go do your calls. Keep breathing, keep feeling it. Hold this feeling. So there's a seamless you that exists in the meditation Zoom realm, moving out with your tribe for new creations. It makes sense, doesn't it? Be it, be the light. Okay. Jan Jorgensen here, the Be the Light Meditations at soundandlighthealingarts.com. See you next week.